Hello traders, FpC&x here. Today is Monday, October 2nd. I'm going to be analyzing the pound yen, starting on the monthly, working my way down to the 1 hour time frame. So on the pound yen monthly, I still think that we're in a wave C. I think this is a 1, 2, 3 of wave C, which I still think has a long ways to go to the upside to finish the pattern. I still believe eventually it's going to get up to the 203 area, right at the 100% Fibonacci extension of wave A, projected off the bottom of what I think is an ABC of B, right around the 203 area to finish off the wave C. So let's take it down to that weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, I think this is a 1, this is a 2, and this is all just subdivisions of a big wave 3. One thing that keeps sticking out to me is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pattern right here. If that is a complete 5-wave pattern, then this needs to go down, take out the low of wave 4 before it actually does end up continuing the uptrend. So let's take a look at that on the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, to me, it still looks extremely corrective as you go down to the shorter time frames. But what keeps sticking out to me is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shape. If this is a 5-way pattern, and this really is a wave 5, which it definitely looks like it is, then price pretty much needs to take out the low of wave 4 to complete this pattern, like do something like this to complete this correction. So I think that I definitely want to continue to look for shorts on these shorter time frames. Going down to the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame, I got my Fibonacci retracement on the last series of low, high, low, high, low, high. I think that there's a good chance this move up as an A. This looks like 3 waves down for a B. It looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of C. Went right up to the 61.8. I think we may already have the end of a correction. I think that if we can, we definitely want to try to go short on the shorter time frames because, like I was showing on the higher time frames, we may have a lot of downside potential if that is the case. So going down to the 1-hour time frame is where we can kind of make this out a little clearer, and you can see the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here, potentially a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of C. Now there's a few possibilities because to me on the 1 hour, I mean it does look like a 3-way pattern down, and if that's the case, it will go up one more time. But if this really is the end of a wave C over here, and this really is the end of a trend, which it really hasn't taken out structure yet to prove that it is the end of a trend, if it had taken out the low of wave 4, I would say that this definitely is the end of a wave C, but it has not done that yet, which is why I'm saying there's always a possibility that this right here is a correction to this last wave up, and that it does go up one more time. So definitely be careful with patterns like this because it looks like the end of a correction, and it definitely could end up being the end of a correction, but we have no confirmation yet, no break of structure to confirm that. If it breaks structure and then retests this structure, that would be a really safe, really good entry to go short. On the other hand, if it makes like a big engulfing move to the upside with a break up, that would actually tell me that it is probably going to go up, retest these highs, and maybe even go a little bit higher. So like I said, be careful with these type of patterns because there's definitely no break of structure down telling us that the wave C is over, and price really could easily go back up. If it breaks and retests, then that's going to be the sorting opportunity that I'm looking for sure. So don't forget to join my free Discord group. The link for that is on the screen and in the description. Thanks and happy trading.